The rapid urbanization of our planet is causing humans to increase our time indoors, and with the recent popularity of remote opportunities, these indoor learning spaces are expanding outside of the classroom. People are beginning to work in public spaces where they feel comfortable and have a sense of privacy, but also feel a connection with those around them. People seek environments that encourage group work but eliminate overstimulation. To assess indoor spaces where students work both individually and in collaboration, 3 popular workspaces on the NC State campus were examined. These spaces are the Fishbowl in D.H. Hill Library, the Learning Commons in Hunt Library, and the 4th floor of Talley Student Union. Within these buildings, existing biophilic design strategies were analyzed by totaling the number of indoor plants visible from randomly selected seats, whether or not there's a view of outdoor greenery, the amount of direct sunlight measured by a light meter in lux, and determining whether or not a site achieved the 14 patterns of biophilic design as defined by Terrapin through surveys and personal evaluation. Findings from plant counts, light measurements, and occupant surveys show that Talley Student Union has more biophilic qualities in the investigated categories than Hunt and Hill libraries. In Talley, seated occupants have a 90% chance of viewing outdoor greenery and on average will have 2 visible indoor plants, while the average light is 887.5 lux at 3 p.m. In D.H. Hill, those seated have a 70% chance of a green view, but will see 0 indoor plants and have a 618.75 lux of average light exposure at 3. In Hunt, seated occupants have a 40% chance of outdoor green views, will see an average of 5 indoor plants, and will be exposed to 587.5 lux at 3 p.m. Finally, more survey participants reported high levels of comfort and productivity in Talley, with fewer reports in D.H. Hill and the fewest number of comfortable and productive students reporting from Hunt. Actionable design strategies to improve ratings of biophilia in the NCSU learning spaces, like Hill and Hunt libraries, include increasing natural light quantities in seated areas, increasing the number of visible plants and outdoor greenery, and increasing social opportunities. Increasing light quantities for seated occupants can be achieved by shifting the orientation of the seating areas so they are perpendicular to the window rather than parallel. This would prevent reflection on screens or in the sunlight in the eyes of students, but would give more students the opportunity to benefit from natural light. Additionally, altering the orientation of seats could help to create a more social environment for students in Hunt and Hill, who reported a 30 to 35% less positive social interaction while learning than students in Talley. This could also help to increase the number of seats who have views of outdoor greenery. A final strategy includes increasing the quantity of indoor greenery or altering the placement of existing greenery so it is visible from the maximum amount of seated locations. This would help to increase feelings of calmness and productivity in a reported 75% of students. A key principle to maintain in indoor informal learning environments is to balance biophilic strategies that create joy without distracting the space's occupants from their learning goals. Policy proposals that support this sentiment include implementing a minimum number of indoor plants within view of all seating locations, making seating orientation regulations so that each occupant is exposed to indirect natural lighting no matter the location, and providing learners the opportunity of utilizing signage to foster collaboration and social opportunities. Thank you for your time, and I hope you find the opportunity to experience biophilic interior learning spaces on the NC State campus.